Alexander Wells, just 24 years old, and his fourth stint with the big club this year, and he's hoping this is the one that it really sticks. It's kind of been a mixed bag. His very first start wasn't a bad one. As you go back and look at the minor league numbers, they are really, really good.
This is down the left field line off the bat of Merrifield, and it is caught by Kelvin Gutierrez. A basket catch in foul territory. The former Royal with a Royal robbery.
This is the toughest one. I'm talking about running with your back to the infield, and at the last second reaches the glove out there and catches it. Austin Hayes was kind of swung over toward left center field. No way he was going to get the ball. And we talked about athleticism, a little bit more range as of late because of the players the Orioles had brought up to the big leagues, and that's a great example.
And now the batter will be Nicky Lopez for the Royals.
Line, and that's a base hit into left center field. So he's been on base 17 games in a row, and that ties Carlos Santana for the longest streak for a Royal this year.
That ball hit sharply on the ground. Gutierrez, a backhand slide, and his throw just pulls Mountcastle barely off the bag, but close enough to Perez for the out.
A little glove show tonight. This is a rocket down the line. He slides to the backhand side, checks at second base. No chance there to throw across the diamond. Good play by Mountcastle. Pulls Mountcastle a little bit off the bag, but how about this play? Spins around quickly. Good finish on the back end by Mountcastle.
And not one here. Mondesi down swinging on a fastball. A strikeout ends a scoreless first for Alexander Wells.
And tonight they'll see Jackson Kowar for the first time.
Cedric Mullins, who had another 2 extra base hits yesterday.
There's the changeup, and it's outside for ball 4 as Mullins begins this game with a walk.
3-2 for Ryan Mountcastle. Mullins not going anywhere, but now he'll just go ahead and jog to second base. And he will face Anthony Santander. On the ground and through. He beat the shift with a base hit. The Orioles take the lead in the first. Mullins dashes home. Mountcastle gallops to third. First RBI in a couple of weeks for Anthony Santander, and it's 1-0 O's right out of the chute.
Look at the spin on that ball. Very unusual, almost like a screwball as it works down and away from Anthony Santander. But you know what? He stayed on it just enough. He had enough bat to drive it right through the shift. There is Cedric Mullins scored.
Austin Hayes comes in on a 13-game hit streak. A high tapper, that'll get in the second run. Lopez, tough play, and he got it in first just in time. But Austin Hayes with an RBI.
Less than 2 out. Can you get him home? You don't need a base hit. It's a foot race right now. Lopez is really good over the shortstop, and I mean just by inches does he get Austin Hayes, but he drives home yet another run. His 22nd run driven in since the All-Star break.
DJ came off the bench for a pinch hit single in the 9th yesterday. That's going to help. Fly ball center field. Michael Taylor to the wall, and it is over the wall. It's gone as Taylor crashed into the fence. I don't know if he knew where the fence was, but the baseball ended up over it. A 2-run home run for DJ Stewart. Michael Taylor still staring at the wall, but no matter how long he stares, that ball's not coming back.
This is a changeup as it works down away, and what a good move by DJ Stewart. You talk about staying on a changeup and driving it. And I think for a second Michael A. Taylor thought he was back in Kansas City at Kauffman Stadium, where the ballpark's a lot bigger, because he was just coasting.
Well, the Orioles with 4 runs in the first inning against Jackson Kowar, and Jahmai Jones with a sizzler off the bat. Maybe his hardest hit ball as an Oriole. 101 off the lumber in the left. A leadoff single in the second.
Hunter Dozier bats 9th as the DH for a second straight game. Everything from the dugouts. Dozier's on with a 1-out walk.
Yep. Nicky 1 for 1. He's now hit in 4 straight games.
And he pops it up into shallow left center, and it's going to be a dive and a miss by Mullins. That was a heck of an effort, and for a moment it looked like it was in his glove, and I don't know if it popped out first or the ground caused it to come out of his glove, but by avoiding the strikeout, Nicky Lopez puts it in play, and the Royals are on the board.
He meant to fight that off, but man, he'll take that hit all day long. Mullins, great effort, hitting the heel of his glove. He had a little bit more room in his webbing there, and he couldn't line it up.
Santander broken 0 for 12 with a first inning single.
No, I'm just kidding.
The Palmer brothers base hit Santander. He's 2 for 2. 0 for 12 stretch coming into the game, and Anthony with base hits to right and left field.
So Santander at first for Austin Hayes.
That ball is massacred by Austin Hayes. Oh my goodness. You come at the king, you best not miss. 14-game hit streak for Austin, and that one as loud as any of them.
Well, we talked about him in the open. And boy, I tell you what, his month of August has been the best month. In September, it has carried over. It's been even better. There's the breaking ball. And you talk about a hanger. I mean, this one just sits up right in the center part of the plate, and you see the pause.
Carlos Santana, who's flying to right field tonight. And there's a fastball lifted deep to center. Back goes Mullins to the fence, leaping, and it's gone. It's a home run for Carlos Santana, his 19th on the year. And the Royals are 4 runs behind Baltimore now. It is 6-2. On a 1-0 pitch, and Carlos Santana goes deep for the 19th time this year.
Santana didn't miss it. That's 90. That's a good hitting speed. Let's see when he misses right there. Santana did not miss.
A special moment for Mom Leslie, brother Nick, girlfriend Nicole, Uncle Greg, and the whole Bauman family.
Do you think they might be a little bit excited? Like Mike Bauman making his big league debut?
Rushing down to the front row. They're hopping seats. And Alberto Mondesi out to center field. Cedric Mullins a long way back, and it is a 1-2-3. First major league inning for Mike Bauman. And they're loving every second of it. Go crazy, Baumans.
And that's a line drive into center field. Taylor dives and makes a great play.
Mullins finally steps in.
Oh boy, look at this thing go. Number 27 for Cedric Mullins, setting off a mad scramble on the flag court. 7-2 as the extra base hit assault continues for Ced.
Cedric Mullins, his last 3 games coming in, 6 for 13, 2 homers, and 4 RBIs. Breaking ball like Austin Hayes got, and it's just sitting there saying, hit me, and how about that swing? It doesn't get any prettier than that.
Salvi over 3 with a ground out, pop up, and fly out.
There's a line drive to the gap. See what Salvi does. He'll hold in a 5-run game. And there's the 2 walks. Olivares pounds it out to short. Mateo bobbles, and that bobble cost him. So here's Taylor with the bases loaded, 2 down. Grounded to third, and it's off of Gutierrez's glove. So the inning is still alive. Salvi scores to make it 7-3.
They've got their ace reliever on the mound in the 9th.
Yeah, Tyler Wells has been dominant.
And on this Salvador Perez pop-up, it's another 1-2-3 inning for Tyler Wells. It's a game-ending inning. A 7-3 win for the Orioles, and Brandon Hyde can breathe a little bit easier tonight.